Hi, my name is Gary Robinson. I'm the course director for the new course in Biotechnology and Business. I'm a senior lecturer in microbial biotechnology within the School of Biosciences and the director of innovation enterprise within the same school. This course comes about from experience and interaction within the school and the wider university. I was originally the senior commercialization manager of the university, and so that's fed into the thoughts that have underpinned the current structure. This is a very brief presentation. If you'd like to know anything more, or you'd like to drop me a line, please feel free on my email as outlined here. So the course, it builds upon what we've said here is a fusion of excellence between the sciences, particularly the biosciences here, and business, particularly Kent Business School. These are geographically close and both have excellence in teaching and research, and we've tried to combine that into an attractive offering for master students for the Biotech and Business degree. So the Kent Business School is a leading double accredited business school. So it's accredited both by the Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business and the Association of MBAs, placing KBS within the top 5% of institutions globally for business degree. So we're building on solid expertise in business teaching. The School of Biosciences has the top score out of 101 universities for careers after 6 months in the Guardian University Guide in 2019, and was rated 17th overall for biological sciences in the Complete University Guide in the same year. So we fuse an excellence, and we're hoping to build on close proximity and thinking. Obviously, we're drawing on excellent teaching staff, and here's a little taster of some of the people that are involved in the course or could be involved in the course, because I think some of this reflects some degree of option and choice that you have in the construction of your modules to complete the Biotech and Business degree course. So firstly, Professor Ben Lowe in the Kent Business School, who's a professor of marketing and leads that module in this course. Professor Michelle Garrett is a professor of cancer therapeutics within the School of Biosciences and is also the faculty director of medical sciences, so brings great expertise for those that wish to have a cancer flavour within some of the modules that would be available in the spring term. Professor Paul Phillips brings excellence in strategic management from the Kent Business School to lead the strategy module. And finally, myself, senior lecturer in microbial biotechnology, and as course director, bringing this together to hopefully make an attractive offering for our students. What's the ethos of the course? I guess historically it learns from our successful undergraduate final year business plan students. This is an offering where our students can undertake a research project, but is presented as a business plan. And this gave us an insight into the interface between business and biosciences. So this is the culmination, this course is the culmination of our offer of an experience in business fundamentals, but vested in innovative biosciences. So we want students to learn something of the language and practice of business from our colleagues in Kent Business School. As with many of our degree programs, we wish to challenge our students to innovate, but do that with some level of business understanding. And we hope this extends the skill set and employability of our graduates to open doors to new career aspirations underpinned by solid teaching and research. A little example of this is taken from our undergraduate, where you see on the right hand side, this was an undergraduate iGEM team, which is an international competition looking at constructing something in modern using modern molecular biology, and culminated in presentation at an international jamboree in Boston. What's the course structure? Most of this is online, so please have a look if you want to see the detail. But broadly, the autumn consists of half and half in sciences, half in the business school. So we have courses in financial and management accounting and strategic marketing being undertaken within the business school, and that's coupled with a course, a double module in practical and applied research skills undertaken by ourselves within the School of Biosciences, and to provide everybody with an understanding and a grounding in modern molecular biological techniques. In the spring term, then we have 30 credits which are core. The first of these is the Translating Bioscience to Business, which is run within Biosciences, is run by myself, and that looks at the journey that one may undertake in taking something from the bench side to application, whether that be in a clinical or a business environment. So looking at things such as funding, intellectual property, trials design, etc. This is coupled with the strategy module run by the business school, and it's supplemented by 30 credits which you choose and drawn from existing courses in infectious diseases, biomedicine, reproductive medicine, cancer biology and therapeutics. So what we're asking you to do is to add your own flavour to the course, and one can see the composition and structures and content of these online. All of the courses ultimately culminate in a research project. So this is a 60 credit module running throughout the summer, and this is largely a laboratory based project, and how we foresee it within the biotech and business degree is largely taking an idea in consultation with a supervisor and developing that, maybe to achieve a single technical milestone to show possibility in the development cycle. As an illustration, following on from the previous slide, the types of research projects that we're sort of thinking about and build upon the type we've done before are those that look at taking an idea, taking a device, taking a product from lab to customer, not in the complete development, that's clearly unrealistic, but in a particular area, a single milestone. So types of laboratory projects that have been undertaken, looking at drug-resistant E. coli, looking at incidents and diagnosis of nosocomial infections, so those occurring within a hospital and clinical setting, maybe the use of synthetic biology, so developing something a lot along the lines of the iGEM team to undertake something new that advances our understanding and underpins a product. And final example may be looking at drug-resistant cancers to aid diagnosis and understanding. Types of projects that may combine business or are focused on that business deliverable are things like the diagnosis of ovarian reserve, the bioproduction of UV protectants, engineering a microbiome, i.e. constructing diagnosing, developing something that there is a market opportunity and need for. Whatever we do, and with the community as a whole, what we hope we provide you with the opportunity to do is to join us in our journey to provide you with excellence in both the opportunity and the community, so that within the cohort itself, within the research environment, the teaching environment, within the School of Biosciences and the business school, you learn from others, and those others are not solely those that are present internally. An example of this, for instance, is the external award of the Wayne Medal, which is an annual award by the School of Biosciences to an excellent scientist within the UK, and you can see here evidence of that in the top left hand corner. That community is important to us. Your participation in that community is important to us, and whilst that might be vested in many different arenas, both socially and otherwise, it ultimately culminates in the production of a poster and a dissertation as an output that disseminates your work to a wider audience. And on this slide you can see an example of that poster presentation, which is for the taught master students and to which the school and the wider university is invited to. Assuming that we have clearance to do so, then it may involve wider external participation. All of the courses are progression points in the career of a developing scientist, business person, entrepreneur. And this slide just illustrates some of the recent career destinations of master's students, and they may be at the bench in a clinical setting, as illustrated here, at all levels. It may be that the study for the masters, the possession of the masters, has facilitated your entry to a higher degree, and these are the types of destinations that previous master students have gone on to, both in the UK and elsewhere, in a diverse array of subjects. Obviously, some choose to enter the world of work, whether that be in the pharma sector or the wider life sciences sector. And finally, a realization that there are many specialized and transferable skills that we convey within the course, and these allow you to undertake a diverse array of opportunities, and some of these are outlined here as the final block on the slide. So, hope that's given you some insight and awareness of the course, the composition and the drivers for it. I hope you find it an attractive proposition, and I hope you come and join us. If you wish to ask me a question, please use the email specifically to me I showed earlier. If it's a more general question, use the one outlined here. I look forward to seeing you, and bye for now.